Hey you. Yeah, you. Welcome back to my Minecraft Survival series. How's it going? God, I can't find them. They're stuck in my base. In between the walls is doing my head in. We're gonna work on the village today. I have no idea what I'm gonna do with it, if I'm being honest. Let's go and show you. Yeah, this is gonna be a big project. But that's the goal. I want to make a fully functioning village. I've revamped a few villages before. I did it on my old realm. It came out really well, to be honest, but the problem was I couldn't actually get the villagers in there because I had built my base on a village, so they would just link into everything in my base. But I'm hoping this is far enough away for everything to just be linked here. Got some villagers. Efficiency 5, that's nice. And this is my breeder. And we got some villagers, that's good. You also know we've got some in here. These are who I mainly trade with. Fletchers, yeah. Sismu 81 times. Some Elon Musk child name in it. But yeah, this is what we're gonna do. I think this video is gonna take a while to come out. But hey, it'll be worth it when it does come. What do I mean? It has come. You're watching it. I think I'm going to do a dock here. I've said it in previous episodes. I think it just makes sense. We could do a massive ship in the water. Dreams and visions, eh? I think I want the entrance here. I think it makes the most sense. Might patch this up. But I think the entrance here. Oh, God. I don't even know where to start, man. I think the most logical thing to do would be to tear down all the buildings, and then we could start with a terraform, because it's a mess around here. Absolute mess. It will look so good when it's done though, so it will be worth it. Guess we just start then. What else is there to do? There is something else to do. Get a beacon. Take down this building, and then I'll go get a beacon. So now it's coming night. I should probably light up the area. This is going to be one massive village, man. Massive village. We're going to run out of lanterns. It's going to have got absolutely loads, isn't it? I see mushrooms. I've added some mods so I get better textures. Like better lanterns, and I'm guessing those mushrooms were the same. Okay, now we're out. Let's go back. We might as well grab the beacon whilst we're at it. Hey, that does look good, doesn't it? We did well in the last episode. Right, let's grab some lanterns. Let's grab a few shulkers. We really need to go to the end soon. Running so low on shulker boxes. Anyway, let's go get our beacon. You wouldn't have seen me do this, but decided to dig a massive hole. Because what else is better to do with your time than to dig a massive hole in Minecraft? There we go. Now let's go build it over by the village. I might have to take the beacons out of our area. Might need a few extra just because of how big this area actually is. Make the most sense if I built it over here though. So this is where most of the buildings are. Should just be able to take these buildings down quite quickly. Okay, I'm keeping this building. That was a mistake. They're all actually my villagers, so start over here. I cannot lose them. Villagers in here too. Chuck him in a boat. So I just don't want to get in the boat. I'm really confused. I think I've got a mod that's installed. But it's basically taken away everyone's eyes, even my dog's eyes. Really don't understand. But I'd like to fix it, because it's a bit weird. Ooh, I installed a mod to get mini blocks. And it's not there. The wandering villagers should have had them. It's weird, I'm gonna have to look into that. Seems like something's bugging on my world. Oh, there's one house. To be honest, it seems like it's gonna take a while, so I think the best thing we could do, to be fair, is just skip back to when I've done it. So all I'm gonna do is take down these houses. Are they stuck in there? I think they are. They are, they can stay in there. All I'm gonna do is just take down all of these buildings. So I'll come back to you when I've done that. Okay, so we finally have destroyed all the houses and like the structures around in the village area. As you can see, we've got a big area here. We're finally set up to start the terraforming. I don't want to do too much to the land. I want to keep it the way it was. We'll try keep what's going on here, like this mountain there, that little mountain there, etc, etc. And just before we start terraforming, I just want to show you that I put all the villagers down here. We've actually got a lot more than I thought we did, to be honest. And then, of course, we got the villager breeder here. And they seem to still be producing, so that's a good sign. So yeah, I think it's just time we start with the terraforming. I think it's going to take a few days, a few in real life days, to be fair. Look, we got to get on with it. Let's do this. So I seem to have completed the terraforming. It took a while. It took a few more days than I expected, but it was definitely needed. And just look how much better it looks now. We can finally make a start on the village. And so this is what this is right here. Some of you may be familiar with what it is. The ones that don't, it's a mod called Light Massacre. It basically allows me to copy and paste builds. Don't worry, I did make this build myself. I did it in the creative world, and I will show you the creative world, but I want to keep this build a surprise. But after we've done the build, I can go in and show you the plan that I've got for the rest of the area. So without wasting any time, let's get straight into it. Alright, there we go. We built a church. Don't ask me why. I don't know, I just thought it made sense, to be fair. Obviously, this was a big part of land, so I had to have a big building. The other building it could have been was a library, but I thought I'll save that for another area. So I decided to go with a church. I did actually do a few things different to the schematic. I made this wider. It was actually only 3 blocks wide, not 5. So I made that wider, and I'm glad I did. It looks a lot better like that. But yeah, we made a church. And even from this way, because the goal is to have a pathway coming from that way through this way. It even looks good there. So that's the first building. Obviously, haven't done any of the interior. I'll probably leave that. I'm thinking that I do it on a live stream. So if you ever see me streaming, make sure you jump in, because I'll probably be doing stuff like this, and it just gives me a chance to interact with you guys who watch the videos. But that will be when I decide to do this interior, I believe. Oh, it's not good. I think I need to protect them or turn this off, because they're just breeding so many. Too many mobs let me sleep a sec. Anyway, back to what I was saying. That's the first building that we've done now, and I think it looks great. Get the interior done another time, but I just think the main goal right now is just solely focusing on other buildings, builds, areas, etc. I kind of want to like section it off. If I go into my creative world now, so obviously it's the same area. I've just created a backup to go through and try plan things out. Obviously we have the church here. As you can see, that's what I meant by I made it wider. But I'm thinking of houses all bunched up together over here. I was thinking of little market stalls down here, but then I've done some thinking and I thought it would probably just be best if I had the market stalls outside the corresponding build. This will be a blacksmith, for example, so I'd have a weaponsmith market stall maybe underneath. I don't know, I just think that would make sense. And then they have their own separate house to go to. What I tried doing before was putting a house in the build, and it worked, but it didn't work at the same time. And at the end of the day, with villagers and how they are already set up, they have their place where they go work. Some of them have beds in, but then they have their own separate houses. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Here is the outline I was thinking of the library. I think it would be quite cool to have a library here. And over here, I was thinking of doing some sort of a lighthouse. I thought that would be quite cool. So this is what I was planning in this creative world. From up here, you can kind of see what I'm trying to go for. But there's a long way to go till then. And the main thing is I don't want to rush it and like try cram everything into this one video. I think the best thing for me to do is to just take it as slow as possible, because if I just try put it all into this one video, I'm going to be rushing through all the builds and that, because the video would take a lot longer than what it could be. I might just do like half of the village or a few certain buildings for the village, and then we'll have another episode where I work on other things like the dock, for example, the lighthouse. I was as well thinking of putting a trading hall somewhere in here, maybe underneath the church. I thought that was quite funny. I think that's what we'll go for. I'm really pleased with the church. It looks amazing. It's a good center build for the area. It's a good scale as well. Obviously it's not too big, but it just sets the tone for what all the other builds will be. And I guess then we got to figure out what we're going to do next. God, I'm having fun. I hope you're enjoying watching this. Because I tell you, I'm having a good time doing all of this, I'll tell you that. Before we actually do anything, I think it might be worth maybe transferring all the villagers from down there and in the breeder to the church. Just locking them in for the moment. They just keep breeding, I can't lie. This was originally the well, so I can't work on it with all the villagers about. So I'm just hoping that if I place the beds in there and the workstations, I'll just go there. I'm gonna just give it a go. I really do hope this works. Oh, I hope this works. I'm just gonna let them free, see what happens. Come on, villagers. Where are you gonna go? Where are you going? What are you doing, mate? Right, some seem to be going. Some do just seem to be hanging about as well. Okay, we got some in here. That's good. Why won't these come? Why are they just stood there like that? Oh, Reginald. Go on, mate. Go on. Yes. Right, you lot. Maybe it'll just take a minute and they'll go. Okay, that seems to have made 2 of them come. Come on. I think we might need more beds though, to be honest. Jesus Christ. Come on, mate. Come on. It's not that hard. Chuck some more beds down. Okay, you reckon if I let them out the breather, they might go to those beds? Because that's what I want them to do. Oh my god, look how many are coming out. Jesus Christ. Oh, an enchanted bell. It's actually working, which is quite surprising. Jesus, look how many villagers there is. And still more to come. If I stop the water source, that went a lot better than I thought it would. Oh, you seem to be lost. It's fine if there's one stray. Wow, that is actually sick. Let's go. Right, the thing is now though, we can't let him out. Oh, nice one. He's just made his way in. But there is no other way of them getting out. I guess if we go to sleep, we'll see, won't we? Villager operation successful. So now I can actually work on the well, I think. Got a brief design in my head of what I want to do. Kind of need a stone cutter, you know? Do you reckon I could fly through there? Oh. That was not meant to happen. Sick. I did not mean to do that. Right, let's try a different way. Oh, it's getting back out again, isn't it? I've just died for no reason. I could have just done this in the first place. Oh my god. Just about to say, well, that went smooth, but oh my god, I can't believe I died then. I thought that was a creeper then. Oh my days. I need to go to bed, man. I'm so tired. Jesus Christ, I can't believe that just happened. We should just get started with this. Jesus Christ. So I want there to be pillars like this. I'll have a cauldron in the middle with the bells on each side. Obviously, we'll fill this with water. I don't like how big it is, so we're going to bring it back like that. And we're going to do this on each side. There you go, so that's the base. I'm hoping that the villagers don't come up here and just walk straight into it. I think they'd have a big enough brain not to do that, but I don't know. They're very questionable, aren't they? Hey, this is looking quite good. Now, if we get some sticks, make some fence gates, get some more sticks, make some fences, and do a little something like this. Hang the bells from this. There we go. There we have a cauldron. Add the cauldron onto there to make it look even nicer. We can add some trapdoors around it. Here we go. Destroying that piece of dirt, that should be the well complete. Obviously, we just need to add the bells on each side. Other than that, that is the well complete. I think we smashed it. Good job, Leon. We went from big build to small build. I think we go back to a bigger build, not so big. I reckon we do the blacksmith. The reason I'm making it the blacksmith, say, is because of the lava. I don't know, obviously in blacksmiths in the villages there's lava, so I just think it makes sense to be up here. I think having it overhang over this ledge would be quite cool, but I am going to do this on the time lapse because I think it might take me a while. But don't worry, I'm taking you with me. I want to stick with the medieval theme that I've got going on. Obviously, it is a bit bare right now, but when everything is said and done, that is when we will go through and add all the details. So we just got to keep chipping away at all these buildings one by one, and soon we'll have a massive village with a load of life in it. You seem to be very lively in here. Fair play. Bedtime. As it's nighttime, I think we need to go to sleep. And in real life too. There we go. That was much needed. Let's get straight back to it. So I think this is everything that we're going to need, plus the lava. I'm just going to set up a time lapse and see where my mind takes me. Try come up with some. Obviously we have a basis of an idea of something that we want to do, but let's just see what we can come up with. Yeah, look at that. Boom. This is the blacksmith. It's clean, simple. I really like it, to be fair. I haven't done any of the interior right now. I'm gonna wait and do all of that all at once. I've obviously got the lava pool. We've got this machine type of thing here. Seen it on Pinterest, like I said. I think it looks sick. And then you've got basically... Oh, I don't want to fall down there. But the lava's coming through the pool, through the wall. Down into, I don't know, a furnace, I guess. Down here we can have some workstations. So yeah, I think I did a pretty good job, to be fair. So I think I actually want to work on the library. I think I want to do it here. Oh, how could I forget? I got the bells, didn't I? Place one there and one here. But like I was saying, I want to work on the library. Okay, so using my amazing Minecraft brain, I think this is what I'm going to go for the library design. So obviously this would be the base. I don't want to do something too much. I think less is more. So just a simple little library I think will look sweet. So once again, I'm going to set up the time lapse, bring you along with me, and we'll see how it turns out. Oh my days. Yeah, we've completed the library. It's come out quite well, to be honest. It's a simple building. I do not want to get stuck in there. Look how many are chasing me. But yeah, I'm definitely pleased with the simple design. That's the approach that I wanted to go for. Like I said, I'm leaving the interiors for now. I am going to do some stuff for the exterior because it's very plain. But this is a good starting point. It's nighttime in the game. It's nighttime in real life. I'm going to bed. So I've been to sleep and it seems to have changed. Don't know how that's happened. I think it looks better like that. So I'm not going to change it back. I'm going to have to bring up the floor inside. But like I said, I'm going to do all the interiors all at once. Oh yeah, you can also see this. I was thinking of kind of like what we did over in our barn, our horse barn. Maybe like a tree in the middle, like a stone pavement around it. And this can be like the center point where all our pathways connect to. So obviously we could have a staircase going up there to the church. Pathway coming down here to the well, to the library, to the blacksmith. It's coming along nicely, isn't it? So let me just clear my inventory quickly because it's something I want to do. So some of you may have watched the last episode, some of you might have not. But what we did is we made a little task board. And I said, when we complete a task, I would turn the text to green. So we have actually completed. So add more trees, we did. So we can put that as green. I was about to put mountain transformation green, but we've only really done half the mountain. Still got this part to do. So I'm going to put that one orange. Hey, but at least everything isn't red. So now we're doing the village revamp. But it's just something to keep track of and to work towards, isn't it? Keeps us going, keeps us motivated. This is going to turn out so good when it's all done now. It's all coming together and it's only 4 buildings. 3 really, you can't really count the well as a building, but it's going to look so good when it's done. So continuing on with the village project then, as you can see I've got a little bit of an outline here. I want to make a barn. Something simple, something we can have the animals in. We can add a wheat field around it as well, if need be. These could be little pens, but that is the goal. I think it makes more sense. First of all, I was going to do it down there. I think on the grand scheme of things, with the scale of all these builds, it would just make more sense for it to be over here. So like I said, somewhat just simple, clean, minimalistic, you know, less is more. So I'm going to set us up on the time lapse again, see what we can make. Let's do this. The rain really does ruin it, but this is the barn. Okay, simple, sweet. Like I said, pens for the animals. We got like a little wheat field here. I'm not sure, but I might extend like the wheat field coming down here. I may even terraform this a bit more. So we have like layers and we could have like a layer of wheat going down. I think that would look quite cool. But yeah, it's a good scale. It goes well with the other builds and it stands out. It looks sweet. Got a lot of room inside as well to work with. So I think we cook, to be fair. Sweet. Obviously I will add to it. I'll add little things to it over time. We'll do the interior eventually. But right now it's just about getting all the framework done. And that's what it looks like when it's not raining. And in the day. I think we smashed it. Really do. Proud of this. Let's go. Let's build that little centerpiece I was talking about. You know what? That works for me. Leave it at that. Nice. Looks sweet. We have like a blacksmith, a barn, and a library. What other buildings do we need? We need a fisherman post, but I was thinking of leaving all of that part to another episode. So I wanted to do some sort of lighthouse as well. Thought that would be a good idea. So blacksmith, church, barn, library. I feel like I'm missing like a main building. We can add a stonemason. Guess that's kind of what like that is, to be honest, isn't it? I'm really not sure, mate. Relax. It actually does damage, to be fair. So I wanted to keep the houses over here. I thought this would be a good place to have the houses. Why don't we do like plots? Like a mini type of city kind of thing. Like have the houses all bunched up together. Would it look too weird? I don't think it would. We had all the houses there and we could have like market stalls down here. Might create a save and go on creative and see what I can come up with. Or do I just go for it on survival? It's a survival world at the end of the day, isn't it? Yeah, we're doing it survival. I'm going to go at this with a bird's eye view. And I'm going to do the outlines of the houses and pathways. But I think you'll see what I mean when it comes together. Okay, so this is what I was thinking. These are the outlines of the houses, and altogether we have 16 plots. Obviously, some of the plots can have 2 beds in them, so it can hold even more villagers, because as you can see, we've got way more than 16. I don't want to do anything over the top. I just want to do simple, clean houses and put them all together in this city way, kind of. So let's set up the time lapse and let's see what we can create. That was some time lapse. What do we think? I think it looks sick. We've made like a little small city basically. Right now it kind of sticks out, I'll be real, obviously with everything else in the area, but I think when we do everything it will come together nicely. So theoretically this is where all the villagers are gonna live. These are like some shops. I was thinking maybe like a bakery, a bookstore, stuff like that. I haven't finished them on the insides, but this will be one house, this will be another. We could have 2 beds in here. I just wanted this like cozy environment feel, kind of. That's why the buildings are so close together. But honestly, this couldn't have come out any better. I've actually done such a good job at this, I'm buzzing. Just imagine we're flying in. Yeah, look at it. Oh, that is so cool. Obviously, bear with me with these parts. These are very flat, so I will add to this. And obviously things over time will change. Let's quickly go to sleep. Oh. As I'm making this video, I'm realizing that I'm not going to be able to get everything done in this video. So this is going to be a massive project that we work on over time. Like I said, we've got the dock to do. That could be one separate episode in itself. I want to build a trading hall. There's so much more things to add. I don't think we're going to be able to do it in this episode. Well, we won't be able to because this is already 30 minutes long as I'm filming this clip. So either way, we've made a very good start of a project that's going to take a while, but when it's done, you know that it's going to just look so good. But moving on then, I think I want to take a step away from this part of the project because I've been working on it for a very long time now. I've done it all off the top of my head and I just want to change things up. So I'm thinking that we come over here and we figure out what we're going to do here. I've got a few ideas. Obviously I said about market stalls. I also want to try get some sort of carrot and potato farm in somewhere. So I'm trying to figure out where I could put that. We need to try make something here that will contrast this because obviously it's quite big, isn't it? So yeah, I'm going to do some thinking. So I actually do know what I'm going to do in this area here. I don't want to spoil it for you. I just want to get on with it straight away. Take a little break from this part of the project and move over to here. Some of you might be able to guess what it is, but the ones who don't, enjoy the time lapse. That looks a lot better, doesn't it? I can't lie, I've gone a bit overboard. Obviously, I said I was only doing this, and I ended up extending the barn, adding a little flower patch and a sugarcane farm. I just wanted to add to it, and I was just in that building zone, and I was just getting everything going, you know? But as you can see, we've made some market stalls. I thought it'd be quite a good concept to have the villagers actually in the stores. I also want to have some roaming about. That will add the life to the area. But yeah, we added a little flower patch. I needed something to fill this spot. I was thinking of doing animals, but then I did think we made a barn for a reason. The animals would just go in the barn. So I decided not to do that and add a little flower garden, sugarcane, and obviously these little layered walls. If you watched the last episode, you would have seen that I'd done it on my house. I just done it again. I think it looks quite cool. But yeah, man, every time I fly back over, this project just looks better and better. And I hope you guys can appreciate the amount of time that I've put into this, because it's took me such a while to get to this point that I'm at now. The video already is so long, so I hope you are really enjoying it, because I've had a blast making this village. I've always wanted to make a proper village, and we're not there yet. Like I said, I made a village before, and none of the villagers actually linked, and it never actually worked. So fingers crossed it will all pull through. I'm happy with the progress that we've made so far. Do you know what? I've been doing some thinking. I'm going to give you all a reason to come back, because this is going to be the end of the episode. And if you want to see how this village ends up, then you're just going to have to stay tuned and keep an eye out for the next one. This video is probably going to be, at this point, now 40 minutes long. And I'll just give you a rundown of the stuff that I want to add. Paths, interiors, animals, villagers, villager trading hall, lighthouse, beach house. There's a lot to be done, and I don't want to squeeze it all in this one episode. I think it'd be better to actually break it up. Look at that cat. So I hope you have enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you all in the next one to continue on this village project. This is the first time I've done this. I've never left a video off where I haven't completed the project, but it's just going to be too long. I'm going to end up rushing it, and I want to take my time. So I think it's the best course of action of what we're going to do. So with that being said, if you have enjoyed the video, please make sure to leave a like, turn that notification bell on so you don't miss the next episode, and let me know what you thought down in the comments below. I appreciate you if you have made it this far. Honestly, your support goes a very long way. So I hope to see you all in the next one. Take it steady, and I'll see you boys in a bit.